What's up, guys? Game Fiend Fan Games here, back giving you yet another drama script this Saturday. And on every drama script this Saturday, we are going to start with the ratings. And currently now on a 8-week win streak, we have AEW winning yet another Wednesday Night War with 730k viewers, with NXT's 715k viewers. So just a little bit more viewership from both shows from last week, but AEW is currently on a 8-week win streak. So AEW's still plowing right ahead through to ratings. On AEW, we had Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega defend their AEW Tag Team Championships against Chris Sabin and Jimmy Havoc. They going on to win that match in a successful title defense, and now we'll move on to Flyer Fest to face Team Best Friends, which I think I spoke about last week, how I feel it was kind of backwards that Best Friends already won their one contendership match like a month ago. I had to wait 2 months to get a title shot. But I'm assuming, with all the pandemic and stuff, I'm assuming it had to be like that. So Flyer Fest, I think, is next month, July 1st. So you'll see Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega versus Team Best Friends. So I'm gonna head into some NXT news real quick. So on the final match of the NXT tournament to decide who will be the new vacant Cruiserweight Championship, it was Drake Maverick versus Hydro Del Fastamina, and Drake lost the match, losing in grand finals. But after the match was over, Triple H came out and gave Drake a NXT contract. So maybe the feud is just starting, or definitely isn't over, because El Hydro has the Cruiserweight title, but Drake now is signed back with NXT. So it's interesting to see where NXT goes from here. And then we have some other rumor news that Adam Cole's contract runs out in August, and it seems he hasn't re-signed. And then in the next takeover, the main event is Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream for the NXT title. So I'm guessing the results of that match probably could see whether or not is Adam Cole gonna re-sign with WWE to stay on NXT, or is he going to go elsewhere, or is WWE going to take a risk, still give him the title, and then he winds up leaving, and then they may have to do yet another tournament. So it's interesting. I don't know, it's interesting to see what WWE is going to do with Adam Cole. Are they going to keep the belt on him even though he didn't re-sign yet? Or are they going to have Velveteen Dream win, who is deserving of the NXT title? Or are they going to have Velveteen go over and win and, carry the title for a while until Adam Cole makes the decision? I don't know. I don't really, because there's no, From a who's going to be the champion wise, it's a win-win situation. Adam Cole's been a great champion for his time carrying the champion, and I'm pretty sure Velveteen Dream and his unique character design will go on to make a great NXT champion. So it's like a win-win. They're both going to be good champions. The only lose here for WWE if Adam Cole doesn't decide to re-sign with WWE and he goes on elsewhere, probably to AEW. Who knows? Because Adam Cole before he signed the contract with WWE, he was part of Bullet Club, and he was in the Elite. So, and he was in majority of their YouTube episodes. So it would be interesting to see if he goes to AEW, and then Velveteen Dream gets the title. Interesting stuff to see. Sasha and Bayley are now women's tag team champs again. So I don't know if we're gonna get the Sasha Banks turning heel on Bayley anytime soon. So they're now two-time women's tag team champs. Are they the first two-time women's tag team champs? I think they are. I'm starting to think. Because there's only been, I think they are the first two-time champs. Someone in the comment section, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think they are. Unless it's Alyssa Bliss and but I think they are the first time two champions. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but they're champions again. I don't think we're gonna because of that. I don't think we're gonna get the Sasha Banks turning on Bayley anytime soon. And Bayley has 2 belts now. Sasha has a belt. So we'll look to see how that feud goes on and see who's gonna be the next contenders for the women's tag team titles on WWE. And now there's rumors going around that probably Bobby Lashley may get a title run, but I don't really see where this is coming from. This really feels forced, because we just got out of WrestleMania with Drew McIntyre beating Brock Lesnar and winning the belt. Then we had Drew McIntyre beat Seth Rollins, which was only like a 2 to 3 week feud. Very, very short, I might add. And now we get the random encounters of Bobby Lashley attacking Drew McIntyre, and it's really not leading anything. It's going to lead to a title match, but like there was really no build up to this. It was just, hey, just pick Bobby Lashley and have him keep attacking Drew McIntyre. So it's like there's really no build, and Lana's mysteriously not with him anymore. I don't know, it just comes off forced. It just comes off too forced. And like we all know that Lashley's charisma isn't that good. So like he needs a manager. Like he needs a Lana, he needs a Leo Rush, he needs a Paul Heyman, he needs a voice. And for them to the push against Drew McIntyre, which I don't really think when the match happens, I don't think he's gonna drop the title to Drew McIntyre. That'd be from out of nowhere and too sudden. What would that be? That'd be like an 8-week title run, 2-month title run. That wouldn't sit well with me. Drew would deserve better. I would say SummerSlam, which is next month. No, which is 2 months from now, because we're in June. So I would think that would be 4 months. I would be okay with that. 4-month title run, I'd be okay with. But a 2-month title run for Drew McIntyre, and it being his first run, that wouldn't sit well with me. So I don't know, leave your thoughts and opinions how you would feel if Bobby Lashley was just randomly got the title now. While Jinder Mahal is back on the shelf, he recovered from his patellar tendon eruption, but now he has to go back under the knife because his knee is still kind of messed up. So he had to fix some knee issues. So we don't know how long he is going to be back on the shelf, unfortunately, after he just came back. Other news, Gronk is no longer with the WWE because he's returning to the NFL. He's going to the Buccaneers along with Tom Brady. So Hence, there's some real sports news with some undrama scripted wrestling news. There is that. I told you about Drake getting the NXT contract, Firefest. So far, it's Brian Cage and Dean Ambrose for the AEW World Heavyweight title, and Adam Page and Kenny Omega versus Team Best Friends for the AEW Tag Team titles. Those are only 2 matches listed. So that's pretty much it for this week's Drama Scripted Saturday. If you like what you have witnessed, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next Saturday for another Drama Scripted Saturday. I'm out of here. Later, and peace.